Morning, guys. Hope you're well. Enjoying your smoko for some of you. Thought I'd just give you a quick Bitcoin update, what I think is going to happen. I'll keep it really simple, just a few lines, just to give those of you that are not familiar with technical analysis a bit of an idea. If you're on your smoko break and you want to check it out, then stay online, but otherwise get back to your pie and your Coke. So I'll make my screen a little bit bigger and just show you what I think is happening. All right, so you can see here, we've got a downtrend with Bitcoin. This is on the daily chart. We've come down and it looks like we've broken it. So we've broken this trend just here, okay? And it looks like we're sort of starting to consolidate. So we're not going down as such anymore on the daily. We're going sideways. So many would think that's a pretty good sign. Now, it is better than going down, but there's a few things to keep in mind. One of them is if we draw a little uptrend there, you can see this almost makes like a bear flag. It looks like a consolidation and it could be for a further continuation down. So what I mean by bear flag, just with technical analysis, we've got a few patterns we look for, and because we've seen them before, we think that probability suggests that they mean something. So coming down, if we start to go up a little bit like that, right? That's a bear flag or a bear pennant. So it's bearish, so it means we think we're going to go down because we expect that might come down further, like something like that, okay? You've got the reverse of that, which is a bull flag, and just you can see a really good example of that over here on the way up. Similar thing, see that consolidation just there? And bang, what happens? We go up, okay? So that looks bearish to me. Then also, I think that there's another trend line that we should draw in, which is this one here. And this one, right, you can see we've got a few touches just here. So we've got one here, one here, we had a couple here, okay? Now, the reason I think that that's quite relevant is if we go to the weekly chart, I might just use that log scale. You can see there, that's sort of the weekly trend. So that's still coming down on the weekly. That trend there, it's still showing us, you know, that we haven't broken that yet, or we're sort of looking like we might just break it, but still looking a bit bearish. So I'll go back to the daily. Now, things can just change that quickly. You never know what's going to happen, but this consolidation area here, all right, it could be a pause before we continue down, like I said, or it could be something similar to this. Because see, last time when we come down, we consolidated in there, and then we bounced. We found a lot of support at this area. And this is why a lot of people have been thinking that about 30,000 area is going to be where we turn around, which it still could be because it's such a strong level. Because at $30,000, buyers have stepped in there, you know. So will they step in over here? So for me, I think we're going to continue down a bit further. Whether we break that $30,000, I don't know. Would not surprise me if we did dip into there, because that could really spike a new bullish run. Because can you imagine from going from $60,000 Bitcoin to people heard of Bitcoin in the 20s, the sort of people are going to know that's cheap, okay? So they're going to get really excited and think I can get Bitcoin in the $20,000, then I'm in. It'll be a good, you know, good place to launch from. So I think we're going to come down a bit further, but like I always say, the market doesn't care what I think, so we'll just deal in probabilities and try and make money, whether we move up or whether we move down. See you guys.